Robert Delaunay was a French artist who liked to paint geometric shapes. Circles are one of his favorites, so this project is all about drawing a page of them, splitting some in half, and filling everything with bright colors, just like he used to do. Hi, my name's Kathy, and I've been teaching kids how to draw for over 20 years now. My favorite thing to do is to show students that when you take things one step at a time, learning how to draw just might be easier than you think. The supplies needed for this project are a sheet of drawing paper, a pencil, black marker, and crayons. To help with those circles and that line, we also need a ruler, circle template, and a large lid to trace. There's also a link to a free step-by-step tutorial in the description below. Let's begin by placing that large lid near the bottom corner and tracing it. Mine is a yogurt lid, which is about 5 inches wide. Most circle templates don't have a circle that big, and we only need one, so anything that size that you can find to trace will be just fine. Next, I'd like a medium-sized circle near the top left corner, so I'm going to use my stencil for that. Okay, these are the two circles I'm going to split, so I need to make dots for where I think the center is in each. Just your best guess will be fine. Now, a ruler really helps to draw a straight line between those two dots. Line them up and draw your line, and make sure to extend those lines to the ends of the paper too. Let's make this circle have a ring inside it, so line up a smaller circle with your template. Check to make sure it's even all around and trace with your pencil. That big circle in the corner can get a ring too, so find a circle with your template that is a bit smaller, line it up, and trace. For a little variety, let's add a third circle inside this large one. Line up one with your template and trace well with your pencil. Now, to fill up some of that empty space, draw a medium-sized one on the bottom left. It can go off the page if you want. Let's give that circle a ring too, maybe a different thickness this time. Lots of variety will keep things interesting with this drawing. Now there's room for part of a circle in the middle of the paper. And I'm going to add a ring there too. That top right side needs a circle now too. It can also go off the page if you want. A ring is added there too, and I think I'll make this the skinniest one yet. Now, to make this circle a little different from the others, I'm going to add a smaller center in the middle. And finally, maybe part of one small one on the top to kind of balance things out. Now, unless you'd like to add more circles, it's time to trace our pencil lines with a marker. It might be tempting to draw more, but it does look nice to have a little bit of breathing room between things too. It's up to you. A drawing like this could be done so many different ways. I recommend using no more than 6 different crayons to color and seeing how well you can spread them out. I'm starting with red and continuing with navy blue and a medium green color and a light yellow green and a light blue color, which includes that left background, and the yellow shapes, and yellow background. And that is how you can make an abstract drawing like Robert Delaunay. Sometimes it's fun just to concentrate on shapes and colors and not worry about what your drawing is supposed to look like. If you visit my website, Art Projects for Kids, you'll find more abstract tutorials, including one for op art cubes and an abstract portrait. Over the years, my website has helped millions of kids learn how to draw. Thank you so much for joining me today, and as always, if you are watching this on YouTube, if you like and subscribe to my channel, you'll get notified whenever I post a new video.